Okay guys, it's been a while since I have made a video, and today I'm going to show you how to fix the button switch for the Ironman hand Mark 43 that controls your missile bay on the forearm. Now, I've done some prep work on this. Actually was doing a video previously, but things were taking a little bit more time and my camera went out of pause feature, so I'm going to start all over. So I would make this as brief as I can and highly descriptive. So there's the button, and just so you know, that's what it looks like. And what you do is, however your hand is made, is elastic or a piece of nylon holding this together. You want to take this off, and you're going to do is fold it back. Alright, so again, I've already done some prep work, and I've done this before on this particular hand actually. So when you do open it, you will see the button sitting right on top of that. Alright, so all you do basically is just pop it off. You can see that it snaps. I'm trying to get this in focus as much as I can without the reflection. So it does snap on there, but be careful. Use some precision screwdrivers, little small stuff. Stanley makes a nice set. Gives you some screwdrivers, Phillips heads, and it works great for a lot of this stuff. A pair of snips that works great for working with a lot of the smaller things. So moving on to the hand portion of this. Is when you get to the switch, you will see, if I can focus in, and I'll point this out, there'll be 4 pegs right here in the corners, okay, holding that silver plate on, which just moved. So let me remove the yellow portion of the button and along with that plate. So you're going to need an X-Acto knife to cut those pegs off. So just be very, very careful. Don't cut your fingers or anything like that. Been there, done it. Yes, it does hurt. So once you get that off, try to keep everything in alignment when you do take it off. So you'll see a couple, like how it fits into the button there. So what I tend to do, just to make things easy for me, have it all go in one way. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's like slots here on either side of this of the plate, and in a sense it does fit one way. Sorry about the video, guys. I'm doing the best I can here. There's the pegs. So once you shave those off, you can remove said button and plate. This is the actual button. All right. So once you get that removed, the top piece is removed, take this out, because it'll be in the stuck position, meaning that the last time you used it and your missile bay will open and close by itself all the time. That's what this guy does. All right. So when it's engaged, I'll show you. Basically, it pops. If you can see this or not, I will do my best. Hang on. See if I can get it in focus a little bit. Alright, if you can see the indentation like that, that's what happens when you actually use the button. Okay? Just like that. Alright, when and only when the stuff is opening and closing by itself. That means, when you're wearing the suit and you go to press that button and it sticks, you're basically closing that circuit for that thing to open and close. And yes, believe me, it's a pain in the butt, and you have to unhook the one wire which should be this one here, out of the hand. So you got to unhook that one so that thing doesn't work anymore, because it's going to drive you insane. Opening, closing all the time. You're wondering like, okay, great, now something else broke. Wonderful. So this is why I'm showing you guys this. So it's a very easy fix. you know, if you don't know really what you're doing, get somebody that probably does, but this is why I'm kind of getting this detailed as much as I can, because it's very easy to do. All right, so when you take the disc out, all right, give me 1 second. This should just pop right out. All right, it's going to be a pain in the butt. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this so I can show you guys exactly what we're dealing with. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, continuing on. Got the disc out. So let me show you guys that. Which is that bad boy right there. All right. Do keep in mind, it only fits one way and one way only. This, obviously, this side up, because it is, it does have a curve to it, so that it pops. This is pretty much what the bottom looks like. All right, so I'm gonna flip that back over. I don't know if you can see it, but it is curved, and it's got a little bit of a beveled edge on it. So it does. That's how it fits in there, so that when you do press said button, it pops. Let me put this on the table. I'll show you a little bit better. Give me 1 second. All right. So when you go to use it and it's together, it's supposed to do that. When it sticks on you, for your missile bays, they'll open and close. It'll be in that position. So when you take it out, use an X-Acto knife. That's probably my best recommendation. The screwdrivers are fine, but the X-Acto knife, will get in between where you really need to get to get that thing out. All right. So when you get it re-popped, it's pretty much good to go back in. All right. Now, also, that's what everything should be looking like when it's apart. You don't need to mess with anything else. All right. This is why it's very important to keep, your faceplate, the button, and all that stuff in one direction. And when you go to put things back together, make sure that button is going to pop up and down prior to putting everything back in. So let me slide this back in just to show you. And then take a little bit fatter, or a little bit wider, I should say, screwdriver head, and just pop it. So as long as that works and it's doing that, your button is fixed. Okay, that's all it is. It's really simple. And then all you do, of course, place things back the way they were, and come on, stay there. Just to show you, there's a little peg. That's what presses on the center of that button, and you can even give it a test, by just giving your finger. So you'll feel it pop. So once that's on there, place your faceplate back on, and don't use super glue or epoxy, because I guarantee this thing will more than likely stick again, and you're going to have to start all over from the beginning. And this just makes your life a whole lot easier by using hot glue. So this is my actually fourth fix on this, because I do use my suit quite often, and the buttons as well. And but when you do use it, don't press super hard. Just be very gentle when you press stuff. But when you're conventions, people bump into you, so it happens. But every now and then you can check on your button and whatnot prior to going to conventions. When everything works, we all do it. And that's pretty much it, guys. And just place your faceplate right back on top. If you can see the indentions on the right hand side there, and take everything off and put it back on. As you can see, it'll slide back in there. You can use your small screwdriver, to put things down. When you do get it flush against the base of the actual button, use your hot glue and make sure that you don't put any on, the button itself. It's still got to, go up and down, or, when you press it. And once that's done, you test it out by all means. So plug your hand back in, to your forearm, set up the battery pack, all that stuff for your suit. Make sure that it's going to work, because if it doesn't, then something went wrong in here. All right. More than likely, that should fix it and not be a problem. I did run in earlier to an issue with my forearm stuff, some broken wires, and so it's fun tracing that stuff out. But eventually, you do end up finding it. It's just it's a pain in the butt. The best thing I can do also, when you go to this, as you can see, I'm kind of working on everything. The plugs, those pins right there, be very, very careful if you and or your handler, when you go to plug this stuff in, keep in mind there's a slot, right there where that the tooth, where's my plug? Anyway, the tooth that goes right in between there. Oops. These pins will bend very easily, and I've had to replace this one actually because I had a pin break. So this is a brand new one, and I put hot glue there just so that nothing's going to slip or anything like that. So just be very, very careful when you're plugging stuff in, guys, because if and when you're in a hurry, and sometimes we are, and you go to plug stuff in, it's going to bend a pin up, and then your stuff's not going to work, and then you're going to be wondering why, after hours upon hours and everything else and frustration and getting stuff fixed, why it's not working. Well, that's the reason why. So do be careful when you go plugging things in, and I can't stress that enough. And so once I'm done here, got my hot glue gun ready, and of course put the cover back on, and that's pretty much it. Just do your testing, make sure it works, and that's an easy fix. And for those of you who I have talked to in the past about fixing things and the mods, thanks again for watching the videos, guys. I have made several changes to my suit, but do keep in mind, and this is my disclaimer, is that what I do on my suit works for me. Okay, if you do want to use my mods, please feel free to. It is not the answer to everything on these suits. Remember, these are customized to you and you only, and just as mine is. I have helped a lot of you guys who have seen my videos and emailed me throughout the world, and it's been a pleasure to talking with each and every one of you. So I will get another video out here as to like servo fixing and stuff like that, and replacing servos and stuff. And I hope this helps, and we'll see you guys here in the next video. Okay, good luck with the repair, and I hope this helps a lot, because replacing electronics, it can be fun, but it can be frustrating. But that's a quick fix, and it does work. And so I'm gonna get this hot glued back and do my testing, and it's all done. All right, take care until next time. Bye, guys.